Hello, class! So for the past couple weeks, you guys have been working on your U-Monster stories, writing drafts, creating a theme, and developing tone. Now it's time to talk about the visual aid portion of your assignment. I hope that by the end of this video, you will understand what is required of you and how to make the best visual possible. I hope that you also will have some creative juices flowing for what your project could potentially look like. Now, what you're about to see is just an example. Yours doesn't have to look like this. You can create a painting or a drawing or a dance or a poem. I decided to make a short film using still images and short video clips, and hopefully it helps you guys understand what yours could possibly look like. So this is what it says on the actual assignment sheet. We kind of already covered that first bullet point that you're supposed to create a visual aid to accompany your story that communicates a similar theme and tone. I would just want to talk about that second point for just a moment. You need to create a visual aid that follows the tone of your story. So don't make a happy, funny visual if your story is about grief or sadness. Make sure that they're meshing well and that they're working together. We are now going to watch my visual aid. It's comprised of short video clips, still images, sound effects, music, and then afterwards we'll do a little recap just so I can explain some of the decisions I made to communicate a certain theme and tone. Once there was a strong and beautiful horse. He lived alone in a beautiful pasture. He chased butterflies and munched on the sweet grass. Most of all, he loved his long, dark mane. That's where he got his name, Darkness. His slick hairs glistened in the shining sun. While he had a happy life, he was lonely. One day, a horrible army invaded the land. Each rider mounted his horse to streak into battle. Darkness scurried out to battle. With no weight on his back, no man to ride him. Legs pumping and heart pounding, Darkness fought to keep up with the other horses, but like so many times before, he was left far behind. As he pushed on, he worried about entering the battlefield alone. He had never been to war before, but he felt deep in his beating heart a hunger to fight. Though he did not know what he was fighting for. Approaching the field, he stopped underneath the roots of the yew tree. Seeing the battle had already commenced, Darkness reared his front legs and let out a thunderous bellow. Before he could charge into the battlefield, a stray cannon collided with his chest. He fell down, careening, tumbling, until finally everything stopped. Back at the battle, the men kept fighting. After an hour more of fighting, both armies were dead. Every man, boy, and horse slaughtered, their bodies strewn on the grief-stricken earth. They had not known when to surrender. They fought a war over an idea that neither side was willing to give up, and everyone lost. Bravery doesn't matter if you're fighting for a lost cause. Okay guys, there's the video. So there are just 3 things I want you to focus on. First, think about the way that the images created a specific theme and tone. Examine my word choice and think about the way that specific verbs and syllable sounds work to create that tone. And then also think about the twist ending and the way that I carry out on the theme of bravery. Thanks and good luck with your projects.